for a high temperature, and then cooling down enough late in the day that there could be some snow mixed in with the rain. Raino, as Carrie likes to call it, and maybe even some light accumulations on the benches by later this evening. And tomorrow morning we're going to be dropping down into the 30s in Salt Lake, so it's not going to be feeling much like May at all. We're not going to dry out till the end of the weekend, but then next week we'll be back near 80 on the Wasatch Front, so something to look forward to.
Not good weather for a party. Cinco de Mayo coming up, Damon.
Not an outside party.
It's going to have to move indoors, yeah.
That's right.
Thanks.
All right, well, it's a big weekend for comic book lovers.
That's a fact. Superman 3 opens today, and if that weren't enough, it's Worldwide Free Comic Book Day.
It is.
Tim Hare, the owner of Ebon Root in Layton, joins us now to talk about the day's festivities. And you brought your security. You must have heard that Carrie goes cuckoo for comic books. So you brought your security detail.
Is that the rumor that's out there?
Yeah, I need someone to protect me.
Well, yeah, you did bring along a couple of protectors. I recognize the heavy breathing guy.
Yeah, Darth Vader there, yeah. He's a little well known.
He was on the phone, wasn't he?
Well, and this is one of his TIE fighter pilots as well, and they will both be at our store. You can have guest photos taken with them, and that'll be this Saturday from 11 to 5.
How cool. That sounds really neat. So you guys going all out.
We are, and they're actually members of the 501st. It's an official George Lucas sanctioned Legion for Star Wars characters, and they will be collecting for Toys for Tots and Make-A-Wish Foundation, so we recommend everyone comes and donates.
So they're reformed. Darth Vader is reformed.
Maybe there's some sinister plan there, I don't know.
Yeah,
He's a nice Darth Vader.
Yeah.
All right, so what is Free Comic Book Day? Why do it?
Well, why do it? We want to get people really interested in comic books. So all of the publishers, like Marvel Comics, DC Comics, they provide special editions of comics to just give away. So you come into the store, there's no cost involved, you just pick one up and it's yours.
So is that to kind of, it's the first one's free kind of mentality? You're going to make us all comic book addicts?
Oh, no, not addicts. It's like watching TV. There's a lot of genres, I guess you could say, about comic books, and it's just, you know, there's something for everyone.
Which ones are more collectible these days, or are all of them?
Well, you know, my rule of thumb with collectability is buy what you like to read. That way, if it doesn't go up in value, you still have something that you love.
Well, then what do most people like to read right now? Is Spider-Man coming out today? Does that make the Spider-Man comics more popular right now?
Because I see you've got a copy right there.
Yeah, I do. In fact, actually, this is Spider-Man The Swing Shift. It's a special edition comic printed just for Free Comic Day, and it's going to lead into what goes on this summer. So if you've ever thought about jumping into comics, want to know a little bit more about Spider-Man, especially after seeing the movie this weekend, this is where you want to go, and it gives you an introduction, so you're completely up to speed.
So what hooks you? You know, when you start reading a comic book, what exactly is it that makes them special and unique?
Well, what hooks you on like 24 or Lost or Heroes? Same type of thing. It's a
Violence.
story. The violence. It's a story that is compelling with compelling characters. And
here's a compelling character right here. Have you ever seen a comic with her in it?
Yeah, it's Super Carrie.
We do a lot. Super Carrie.
Fighting evil. And here's what I'm usually fighting.
Hey.
And you know what? I never win.
Actually, I think he would win.
The Joker. The Joker. That is
pretty sinister.
You know, it's the smile, too.
It's a smile that gets you.
And that green hair.
That's David on Friday nights. Who
have you been kissing?
All right, so what do you have to do to get the free comics? You just go in, basically, and that's it?
You just come in, we open at 11 o'clock, and we close at 10 o'clock, so you have a long time to come in and get stuff. But all day long we have activities, my favorite of which is we will have a comic book writer, Andrew Dabb, in from 11:30 to 1:30. Not only will he sign your comics, but he's going to do a workshop on how to write comics.
Oh,
so if you've ever been interested in breaking into the industry, this is the way to do it.
Okay, and do you just get one free copy, or can you come in and load up?
You can load up. We're doing we have about 30 different options you can pick from this year, and you can just have one of each.
I think that'd be really great.
It's very generous.
Yeah, I mean, we've got adults here that are really into them, but kids also, you know, as they're learning to read and that kind of thing, it gets them going. I think that'd be great. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it.
Thank
and
you.
your security detail. We were trying to be good. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go out and talk to Big Buddha. He's celebrating Cinco de Mayo on Cuatro de Mayo because we just like to get the party started early.